Hey guys, Corey here with another Halo 3 action figure review, and today I'm reviewing the Series 2 drone action figure from McFarlane Toys. And it is very cool. Comes with a plasma pistol and a Halo 3 base to stand him up on. And there are some flaws with this figure, and I'll go over that in detail with you guys. He comes with plasma pistol, which the paint job on this is pretty good. I was surprised. There is no peg hole for the plasma pistol, so if you wanted to put it on a Spartan or what have you, you wouldn't be able to do it. And the figure doesn't have any peg holes on him either. And this is like the earlier plasma pistol that they came out with, and the later ones had peg holes in them, so you can put them on Spartans and stuff. But this one doesn't have a peg hole for some reason, which is kind of weird, but it's not a big deal. The weapon fits really nicely into his hand. He actually grips it pretty well. Show you guys here. Just slide it in right there, and you know, he holds it pretty well. You shake him about and he won't drop it. I haven't tried putting any other weapons in his hand, but plasma pistol works well, and they usually only use plasma pistols in the game. And these guys are very, very annoying to fight in the campaign because they float around everywhere and they're hard to shoot, hard to kill. So yeah. He also comes with a base, which I'll show you. You just pop it off right here, and if you just see right there, that peg in his foot is actually supposed to be in this base peg right here, but it just kind of slides out, so you gotta pull it out. Hold on. You gotta pull it out, put it back in, which I'm probably gonna have to super glue that in so it will stay intact. The base. And the base is just plastic. It has the Halo 3 logo on it. But there's actually two different peg size holes too. And this peg will not go into its proper place. There it goes. There's two different size peg holes. There's a bigger one and then a smaller one. And there's also a bigger peg and a smaller peg hole on his feet right here. And they just plop right on here. But I would recommend getting the drone in a cool position before you go to stand him on the base, because these little plastic pegs snap off so easily, so I would be very careful putting him on the base, because I have 6 drones, and probably about, I would say, 4 of their bases have broken on me so far. So what I do to display them is I'll actually tie fishing line around their waist and their wings, so I can hang them, you know, flying over my other figures in my collection. And it just it brings your collection to life more when you have figures flying around and doing various different cool poses. And the articulation on this figure is pretty good. I'm surprised how well it was articulated. I assumed it was going to be like a statue, but his head moves. He has waist twists. His arm right here moves up and down, and his elbow moves up and down, and it also twists. And his hands do not move actually; they are stuck in these positions right here. And then the legs move up and down, the knee joints bend up and down, the ankles bend up and down and swivel, and the feet don't do anything. The wings also swivel all up and down, but I've had some of the wings break on me on some of the other drone figures, and also he has his little buttocks right over here swivels, as well as these things, which I don't know what they are, but they move, they swivel And yeah, pretty cool. Considering that they couldn't have put, they didn't have to put this much articulation into a figure that was just going to be mainly used for display, which is basically what it is to me, because I've had a lot of drones that I've had break. Their joints are very brittle and very, very small, so it's a very fragile figure. So playing with it will probably end up breaking it. That's about it as far as articulation goes. The detail on it though is really amazing. The paint job they used on it is just awesome. This green paint that they used with the black outlining makes it look really like a insect type bug looking guy, really creepy looking. The wings are translucent, so you can see through them, and you can see all the lines going through where they go back into like his body, so it's cool. And he also has his little antennas, and his bright orange eyes are nicely painted, and just the texture all around his body, the sculpt of the figure is really, really nice. I don't have any problems with that. I think the paint job is awesome. But yeah, I would recommend this to anyone who's just going to use it as a display figure. Nothing more than just display. If you're gonna pick them up for a kid to play with or something like that, I would pass and get a better figure like a Brute or a Spartan, because those, you can actually play with those and be more rough with them, because this guy will most likely break and you'll end up having to take him back to the store. And yeah, this is a cool figure. I like him. I like having all the Covenant and stuff in my collection, but pretty cool army builder, and a little tricky to use in the stop motion, but you can pull it off. So yeah, this figure is awesome for my purposes, display, and because I don't really play with my figures or anything. So yeah, if you like these reviews, I have a bunch more on my channel, and I do other various things that you might find enjoyable. So check out my channel, subscribe, rate, comment, and I will see you guys in the next review. Thank you all for watching.